up? Y'all know it's SW Live. We are on site tonight at AC Hotel because I wanted to get out of the house and do a quick show instead of just canceling the show altogether because it was so much to do, so much that I'm just busy. I know everybody is, but it's just been a busy week already. But you're gonna hear a lot. If it's too loud for you in the background, I understand. But I'm up here and I didn't realize there's gonna be so much going on tonight. They're having like an engagement ceremony in here. Of course, it's happy hour. I was just thinking it was gonna be like the normal happy hour, but no, it's not. There's a lot of people in here tonight. So, like behind me, they're having the engagement ceremony. On the other side, they got like a meeting. I see some people that I think that I do know. But you know, for the most part, we just want to come on today, and I wanted to just at least tap in, give us the opportunity to have a conversation. If anybody want to jump in and go live and share their thoughts and opinions, is definitely welcomed. And just up here enjoying happy hour. So today we just gonna chat, and I'm looking forward to the chat because I'm looking to know what you guys want to hear coming up in the future, what type of shows. Of course, we have Gen Z that's always going to be with us the second Wednesday of every month. They're going to continue to do it. So if you want to ever bring on any of the youth to be a part of that conversation, it's welcome, and we want y'all to come on. We want y'all to come and be guests. We want y'all to come and express y'all opinion, all that different stuff. I want y'all to do that. So we're gonna continue with the Gen Z episodes, of course, but I'm gonna be incorporating some new series. So I want to give you all the opportunity to tell me what y'all want to see, what y'all want to hear, what type of discussions y'all want to have. So that's what we're gonna chat about. Again, like I said, if you want to come on and join the live, definitely come on and join the live. What's happening, sis? Hey, Miss Ayers. Make sure you show your face in the place. Continue to be an avid supporter and an avid listener, because we do talk about a lot of good stuff from here. We talk about relationships, we talk about culture-related situations, we talk about a lot of things that affect us as a whole, as a society. We talk about so much on SW Live, y'all. It's gonna continue to boom, and I'm looking forward to the new year, the significance, all that's gonna happen, all the beautiful stuff that's coming into play with that. So I do want y'all to continue to join, continue to give me y'all feedback, and cause I'm growing. The whole point of having the podcast is to incorporate people so that we can continue to grow. So I see that my Do Not Disturb just went on. And that's my beautiful sister. Hey, sis. Okay, so one of the things I did want to chat about tonight was the fact that it's a lot of bullshit going on, y'all. It's a lot of stuff going on that we don't really have a whole lot of control over. And I want people to stop acting as if like we can control the different things that are happening around us all the time. And so that's a lot of the reason why my quote of today is stop trying to control things you have no control over. You got to stop doing that. We have to really, for one, we got to limit ourselves to the things that have power over us and be empowered ourselves. But secondly, if we don't have control, we can't do nothing about certain things. Y'all do know that, right? It's a lot. I be hearing people all the time say, I change this, I change that, I do it like this, I do it like that. But it ain't even in your power. It wasn't even granted to you for you to try to change. You gotta, that's a part of the situation. How are you going to say what you would do when it wasn't even your situation to deal with from the beginning? I go back to a Rod Wave verse in his song when he said, basically, people trying to tell him what to do when they don't even have the opportunity to do it. That's a word. Why, we do focus on other people's plates. We do be looking for enrichment and benefit in other people's plates. We need to chill. Y'all know I be on my old fashioned tour, but I'm at the AC Hotel, and I done had this one before, and it's dope. It's with the Maker's Mark. But we do tend to stick our noses in places that we have no control. We do tend to overly focus on other people's plates. We do tend to take in things that just don't even suit us. People, places, things, characters, everything. It's a lot of things that we be stepping our feet into that have nothing to do with us. And I do believe that that's a lot of the reason why people be failing at their own goals, because they're too focused on somebody else's goals. Again, my disclaimer again now, y'all, is that I'm at AC Hotel now, so it's a lot going on. It's an engagement party to my right, and in front of me is a social after happy hour. So just ignore the background noise. But we tend to overly focus on things that we have no control over. And in order for things like that to stay from up under us and stop bothering us and affecting us so strongly, it's just to make sure that what we're doing is really a primary focus. Like, it's something that we really should be doing. If you really had enough going on your own plate, you wouldn't even be worried about anybody else's plate. You can't. How can you? You got too much going on. You feel me? So a lot of times we just overly focus. So that's the first thing. Take some of that focus off of other people and focus on yourself. Give it to you. Give yourself the opportunity to guide yourself through your own goals, through your own projects. Follow your timeline. And a lot of us just living off without timelines. We're not planners. And we talked about this with Gen Z last week. Everything that we do cannot be planned. Everything that you got going on cannot be planned. So based on that, if you are a person who just does a lot of things based on just it just happened in spur of the moment, tap in. Because I want to talk to some of those people who do a lot of spur of the moment things. And I want to, because me personally, I'm not really that much of a spur of the moment person. So I'm a planner, and I'm trying to get to the point where I could do certain things just like spur of the moment. I'm trying to be a little bit more that way. But it's hard because I like to plan my money, my time, and my experiences. And sometimes I'm an overly planning person. But sometimes spontaneity works too. So we gotta, but if you are a person that can live on the edge and live without planning, tell me how you do it. Give us a way that we can incorporate that into our life so we can be more spontaneous. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. And then if you're not a spontaneous person all the time and you do plan, how would you go about accepting things that other people are doing? How would you, thank you so much. How would you go about being a person who, how do you give somebody who is spur of the moment the opportunity to enjoy things without, because spur of the, okay, this is, my daughter said something very important last week. She said, everything cannot be planned. Some things just gonna fall into your lap. So that into, how do you incorporate not being able to plan and just walking into it? How do you do it? I'm a planner too, sis. I know we definitely family because you know I'm a planner. I like planning. Hey, honey. You know I like planning. My whole days be planned out. When I get up in the morning, I got an alarm clock. I get on up too. You know what I'm saying? And then from that moment forward, I'm planned out. My whole day is a planned situation, y'all. And I'm trying to let go of some of that because I know that it does limit my my social interactions with certain people because I'm not going to show up if I didn't already plan it. But sometimes I do, and I'm learning a lot about not being a planned person because I'll say this, my boo, he's not big on planning, so we do a lot of spontaneous things through, I live my spontaneous lifestyle through him. What's going on, Kels? I live a lot of that through him, but me personally, I like to plan. I need to know, I'm telling you, I need to know where my money going. I need to know that. So how y'all do it? Non-planners, who want to jump on and tell me about it? Looked like I ordered something with tomatoes. I did not know tomatoes came on it, and I got to get it off. But how y'all do it? Tell me. Give me. whoever in the comments that is not a planning person, tell me, give us an idea of how we can do things without planning it. That's one. And then my good sister, she is a planner. Sis, tell me how you would do something differently if it wasn't planned. You know what I'm saying? Tell me that. All right, that's the first thing. Now, secondly, I said that we were gonna talk about well, not. It's just we just talking. So it don't. We just talking. So it don't matter if it's see what I'm saying, y'all? I'm a planner. Today I decided that I was gonna come on here and just do a conversation without it being planned. And look at me, I'm struggling. I'm struggling bad. When a door opens, just walk through it. If it's not a room that suits me, I leave. Spur of the moment. Okay, I like that, Diallo. I like that. I like that. What's going on, E? Kel say he like to do both. Chill say he definitely don't plan. So Chill, you a spontaneous person? Tell me something that you do spontaneous that you don't have to plan with then, if that's the case. Because a lot of things you do have to plan, but a lot of things you don't. So when you just be like, okay, we're going to the movies. Do you plan going to the movies, or you just go show up? And then when you get there, if it's sold out, do you just leave, or do you find another movie? Because spontaneity is not, you can't just let it stop just because it don't go the way you want it to go, right? You still got to do it, right? Or have something else as a backup since it's spontaneous. I don't know. I'm hugely careful about stuff like that. But I want to be better at not planning. I gotta see what. Damn, I should have said no tomatoes. I can't believe I didn't see that on there. Anywho, I'm about to tell her though when she come back over here. So, again, old-fashioned now, kind of everything except work. So you do everything on spontaneously? Chill. My life would be a fucking wreck. It would be a disaster. It would be a disaster. I don't even know how to live like that. Chill. I need to chill out some. I probably I don't know. And I think a lot of my response to doing certain things that are not planned is because we didn't grow up having a whole lot. So I planned what I had to do with my money. You understand what I'm saying? I always had to know when the money was needed, how much I needed, how far I can go with it. So that's a lot of the reason why I don't do a lot of things unplanned, because I need to know where the dollar's coming from. I like that though, Chill. He said everything is unplanned for him except work. Thank you, E. I appreciate that. Y'all gotta help me out with this, because for a person who always plan everything, y'all, just getting up and just saying, I'm just gonna let the day flow, makes me cringe. I'm actually pretty scared of stuff like that. I even plan my weekends. It might be crazy, but I do. Because sometimes I gotta plan in the time just for me and me alone. You know what I'm saying? Or just for chilling and relaxing. So how do y'all go through a whole freaking week and the only thing that's planned is work? Y'all bold and brave. Chill, what's your sign? What's your sign, Chill? Because I am inept to know how you doing. Well, I plan to go to the classic this week. Well, I think that's a tradition for you. I don't even think that's a plan. I think it's a tradition. I definitely think that's a tradition for you, because I don't really see how. Now, the things you may do while you there, it may not be unplanned, but you going to the classic is something that you always do. Capricorn, okay. Capricorn's always got money though, so y'all ain't never broke. So that's probably why y'all don't plan shit. Y'all always got it. Y'all have it all the time. Y'all have it all the time. Y'all have it all the time. So I can understand that. I know, niece, I love planning too. You definitely a Pisces, boo. But he say he a Capricorn, so that's a lot of the reason why he don't plan shit. So they just got money. If anybody on here single and you want somebody that got some money and they don't plan shit and they like to be spontaneous, get you a Capricorn. Get you a Capricorn. Oh, I can't forget what my waitress name was, y'all. I gotta get this food back. I had ordered some bruschetta, bruschetta stuff, and they got tomatoes on it, and I'm about to throw up just looking at it. That's where work come in. So planning is too much. Oh, well, get you a Capricorn, like I said, y'all. But another thing, like how if you're not a planner and you just decide I'm just gonna go to Vegas this weekend, do you plan what you're gonna do in Vegas, or you just show up? So for the non-planners, do you plan trips? At least do you plan trips? Are you at least giving yourself the opportunity to know what you're gonna do on these trips? I gotta know. I'm so tickled because I did not know that so many people were. When we were having this conversation with Gen Z, we were just like, the fact that Gen Z is, because a lot of things they do, they don't have goals, they don't put a plan in place. So they just do, but they got to get it from somebody. So it ain't like you're not a planner on purpose. You just may have been raised to where y'all could just get up and do certain things or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know. I just want to know how y'all live without planning. And give me some, and Chill already said most of his stuff that he do in life is unplanned. So for anybody else that hasn't responded to the people who do not plan, how do you go about your days without planning anything? I need to know this. I want to grow up. I want to grow up a little bit. So I want to do some things that ain't planned, and I want to know how I can put my brain into focus of living an unplanned lifestyle one particular weekend. What's going on, Mr. Elliott? How you doing? I want to know that. I want somebody, y'all help me out. Let me grow up a little bit. That's all I'm saying. Let me grow up a little bit. Because obviously y'all got this worked out. Y'all got this taken care of. It ain't nothing that nobody could say that ain't gonna have y'all in a non-planned situation. He said, yeah, I plan like 3 trips a year, and that taking and picking my kids. Okay, so you do plan your trips. So trips are planned. That makes sense. That trips are planned. What else do you all do that can be spontaneous? Dates, of course. I know dates are unplanned situations. You see that all the time. Man, you always make me smile. That's cute. What can y'all do? What are y'all doing that keeps you happy in a spontaneous lifestyle? I'm very, I don't know, y'all got me on, I'm over here shaking like, damn, am I stiff because I like to plan everything? I'm gonna have way more fun knowing how much money I got to blow. That's just how I feel about it. Way more fun. But I also have done things that weren't planned. Like we go out on dates that ain't planned, or at least I didn't plan them. You know what I'm saying? So I know it doesn't. Everything can't be planned. Like the kids said, certain things are just gonna happen. Certain things just gonna be spontaneous. So it's gonna be a lot of things. Well, a lot of things that I can't plan. So I don't want these crackers on. So tell me, your mojo flows best when you don't plan. That's a good way to put that. And my mojo flows best when I don't plan. So that means that you don't. Your energy just better when you just be like, let's do it. Let's go try something new. Energy is just good that way. I'm on edge. Because what if I take somebody on somewhere and I know that I don't know anything about the experience, I'm thinking is, are they going to like it? Is it going to be worth the money that they don't? Because what if you get there and they just be like, I hate this shit. And then I'm miserable. Because now I'm playing this because I thought it was exquisite and I thought it would be something fun, and then next thing you know, they don't care. They don't care. So that's interesting. I like that. And Chill said he agreed with the mojo comment. He more of a your mojo flows best when he don't plan too. Well, I'll say this. If you don't plan nothing, is that because everything else in life have to be planned? Work, bills, family stuff. being a good parent, being a good partner? Is it better? Does it feel good to you to have at least moments unplanned because everything else has to be planned? My character feels like if I don't plan it, I don't care. But that's just me. I'm just a person who lives on the edge when it comes to certain things like that. So right now, because I ain't playing what I put my show to the side, my actual podcast topic today to the side, because I wanted to do something that wasn't planned. And I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm struggling. I have notes. I pay attention to my notes. I have everything written down. I don't have no paper with me today, y'all. I'm trying to live on the edge and live in the moment. And I'm still sitting here like, Shelby, you should have wrote down something. Beat myself up. Because I just like everything to come out good. I like things to be, I like things to work for others. I like people to smile because I plan good. I like to make people happy because of my plans. I like the conversation to flow a certain type of way because of my plans. Look at Chill say I'm doing good. See what I'm saying? That's an that's a person who plan. He said I'm doing good even though I feel like I'm struggling. So from the outside looking in, I might be doing good. But other people, I mean, me personally, I feel like I'm doing a terrible job today. But I don't even give credit to myself for this unplanned show. I give it to my boo. He was like, "Wait, just go and just take off and just do it how you want to do it." And I'm thinking to myself, well, how I want to do it, it would be with my notes. But he was like, just flow, just give it an opportunity to just flow. And Chill say he said it's working. Okay, well I'm gonna take that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on. Since it's working, we're gonna move on. Next topic, next conversation. If you had the opportunity to do something that then it don't matter what the amount of money it was, it don't matter where it is, it don't matter who you with, what would you do tomorrow that you've never done before in your whole entire life? Tomorrow, what would you do tomorrow that you've never done, but you may have wanted to do it, you may have thought about it, somebody probably gave you the idea. What would you do for yourself, for your life, that you've never done before to make you feel good about who you are? What would you do? That's when your best stuff come out. I can believe that when it's unplanned. Okay, I'm learning. Cheers. Salud. I'm learning. But what would you do that you've never done, that you've always either wanted to do, that somebody told you would be a good idea? What is something spontaneous that you would do that's totally unplanned? Totally. It don't matter the amount of money. It don't matter where you're doing it at. What would you do? I'm very interested in knowing that. I would love to know. And Chill, since you know that you're going to the classic, and this is something you do all the time, what you gonna do different this year? Is it you doing the same thing, everything that you do every year, or you gonna do something different this year? What you doing? But I want to really know what y'all do tomorrow that you can do that's unplanned, that don't have any dollar sign on it, don't have any location on it. You can just up and do it. I want to know that because the only reason why I'm interested in that is because there's so many people that say they don't like to do. He said I've done a lot of things. They don't like to do planned stuff. But I also know that there are people who have the most fun when they plan it. Yeah, congratulations to the people who are engaged recently. Y'all, they are getting drunk and toe down next door to me. I love it. They're enjoying themselves. Well, so you've done a lot of things in life in general, or just a lot of things when you go to the classic? You plan on twinning with your son this year at the game? Okay then. That is gonna be different. I'm sure that is gonna be different for you. What you said right here. They put the drinks up there, you know. All right. You said I've done a lot of things. 20 with your son. This and you in general. Okay, and you've done a lot of things in general. So, well, for me, let's say for tomorrow, if I had the opportunity to do something different and no cost to it, no destination in mind, I would definitely do scuba diving. I've never ever wanted to do it because I can't swim, but if I had the opportunity to do it, I would do it. I want to go scuba diving like in a clear ocean where you can see every animal, you can see every species, you can see whatever that's going on without it bothering, me affecting it, messing up the, because I'm big on the ozone, I love to recycle, all that good stuff. But anything that I can do in underwater, because I love water, I just can't swim. But if I had the opportunity to go anywhere and do anything tomorrow without it being a full planned out situation, I would love to go scuba diving in some clear ocean water. That's what I would do. Now, what about y'all? And also, next, while you're thinking about that, I would also like to know what was the best unplanned date. What was the best gotta be clear water, exactly. Sister, gotta be clear water. I need to see what's coming. I need to see what's coming, sis. I need to see what's coming. It gotta be clear water. Let's see. Okay, done a lot of. Definitely gotta be clear water, sis. Gotta be clear water. Let's see. What did they say? I'll take 3 weeks off on an island and plan how I'm going to use this money to finance all these great ideas I have in the vault. Okay, that's an unplanned idea. That's good. I actually like that idea. That's really dope. Great response. Great response. And within those 3 weeks, that's a lot of time to do a lot too. Ricardo, what is that an ocean? Is that swimming? I like a picture of swimming. I can't really tell. I don't know if it's swimming or like, type it in. Tell me what you said. But it got to be clear water. I got to be able to see if it's a shark coming. I got to be able to see if a squid about to wrap its tentacles around me. I got to see these things. So yes, it got to be clear water. But also, something else unplanned that I would like to do, just being on a beach somewhere. Just any beach that's nice with clear water. Gotta be clear water because you want to see beautiful. You just want to. It just gotta be a beautiful thing that you're looking at. Just not. And then I love sunsets. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so unplanned things. I want y'all to keep thinking about that, though. I definitely want you to keep thinking about things that are unplanned. Also, what would another thing that another series y'all like to see pop up on the podcast? Because like I said, we already got Gen Z. We already got the Around the World Black. And when I talk about Around the World Black, that means I'm definitely doing conversations and giving y'all updates on anything that's happening in black people culture. And somebody told me one day that black people have no culture. I was almost kind of sad to hear that because the original culture, the original race is black. So I was kind of saddened to hear somebody tell me something like that. It made me feel like they didn't know enough about themselves. But also, it made me feel like that they're hurting because black people got culture, baby. We culture. If it's unplanned, I'll be running around like silly trying to follow Suge. And that's exactly why I plan my shit, sis. That's exactly why. And that's a very good reference. It's a very good reference. Celie ain't have no idea of what she wanted to do. Life was just based on Mr. and Suge. Damn, that's a good reference. I like that. I wish I could. Can I love it? Let me see. I could pin it. Okay. I like that comment. If it's unplanned, I'll be running around like Celie trying to follow Suge, and we already know what Suge did to Celie. She turned her gay. So you definitely got to be in charge of your own life. You got to be making your own decisions. You got to be all of that. Like, don't be running around here like Celie following Suge. Now that's crazy. That's crazy. Damn, that was a good reference. That's why you my dog. All right. So, what else? Okay. Anything. Like I just said. What other? What other topics would y'all like us to talk about on here? We talk about relationships a lot. We talk about sex a lot. We talk about good sex too. And when it got to be great sex. Like, and as you get older, a lot of times, like when we was young, 19, 20, 21, y'all probably was getting them big penises put inside of y'all, just getting slutted out, you know. And I know a lot of the reason why they tell us, that women bodies are gold is because we're the only people that can get inserted where things go inside of us. Men doing the insertion, but they don't always have to leave something in there, but we always taking something regardless. So yes, our bodies do get ruined a little faster when it comes to stuff like that. You stretched out a lot. You could be, like I said, slutted out. And people used to always say, people say all the time, I want you to come over here this weekend. It's like a term now. I want you to come over here this weekend and slut me out. Baby, don't slut me out. I mean, I like, because you know, before, even in my 30s, I already knew that I like really good romantic, like, take care of me in the bedroom. Don't be hard down fucking me. You know what I'm saying? Take your time with me. I don't like all that hardcore rough shit. I like it rough in the course, but still take care of me. That whole slut me out reference is definitely not my thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we talk about stuff like that. We talk about sexual encounters. We talk about how you like to be pleased in your relationships. If you go back, tonight is my 187th show. So if you go back on any of my other shows, you're gonna hear about good relationship advice. You're gonna hear about things what you're supposed to be doing to keep your man. You're gonna be hearing about things what you're supposed to do while you're enjoying your man and being in a relationship. You're gonna hear about how to get rid of trauma, how to release your trauma, how to not have trauma going into relationships, how to heal. You're going to hear a lot of things about you and your partners when you talk about relationships. You're going to hear a lot when you listen to SW Live, baby. I got the juice. My vault is full. It's a lot going on in there. You can, anytime you ever need to go back, my website, my webpage is Shelby's World Live at freedomtrain.com. But you want to make sure that you go check out that stuff that's in the vault. You will never be disappointed. Never be disappointed. I promise you. We got a lot going on over there on the show. We've had a lot of guests. We have a lot of great conversations. Right. Chill. This your first time ever hearing the slut me out reference? Baby, they said a lot. They said a lot. I definitely ain't come up with it on my own. It said a lot. Choke me out, slut me out. All the stuff that don't make no damn sense. And then, that's why this man be ejaculating all over your face. This don't even be your man. That's why it's crazy to me that men eat coochie on women who sell coochie. That's crazy. That's crazy. But it's some men out here that's quick to eat a girl out knowing that she sell coochie. She sell coochie. They out here cause they get into it in a moment cause she bad, she fine, she pretty. This is the opportunity that they never had with her. But by the time they get to her, she already done had 30,000 dicks in her. And then you still telling this man to slut you out, you already slutted out. And then you also asking for he said that's rough. Dang, that's rough. It's true though. I've heard so many different references. Conversations with women are worse. When I'm having conversations with certain women, it's worse than talking to niggas. To men, it is worse they say some of the harshest, roughest shit. Men sometimes have way more care and concern about the vulgarity of their conversations. They don't always want to talk about all that. They don't even want to put a person out. And then if they really like that woman, they definitely ain't gonna put her out. You know what I'm saying? But you supposed to be nasty with your person, but you can't be nasty with everybody. Everybody should not be able to be like, oh, Shelby took that dick. Everybody shouldn't be able to say Shelby swallowed that dick. Everybody shouldn't be able to say that. Everybody should be able to say that. You gotta have limitations to who you giving that great head to. You gotta have limitations to who you gagging for. You gotta have limitations to who, even men, you gotta have limitations to who you willing to suck on, fuck on, spend money on, take on trips. That's why so many women or so many young girls out here like, you gotta appeal to me and do something for me before I go out with you and hang out with you. What the fuck I gotta do with you to get to know you? Just to get to know you at cost? This shit done got bad out here. That's why I don't even want to be fucked up with that. I'm glad I'm in a relationship, and this is my last relationship. It is. I ain't playing like that. You gotta have, I heard the other day that when dudes busting a woman, the sperm goes to the brain. Damn. Why? So, I don't know if that's true though, baby. But if it is true, is that why so many people are so fucked up about that person? Does that make them so eagerly attached to that person because of what it's doing? Because they full of that person's sperm? I don't know. I'm confused as hell about that. But this is why I be saying, like, you gotta be careful who you let nut in you. That's why we be having babies that don't be cared about. Everything is good. Thank you, dear. Not right now. You gotta be careful. I'm still laughing at Chill say he ain't never heard nobody say slut me out. He said he gets he old. Chill, we all get old, baby. Just keep on enjoying it. Don't let the word old scare you. Because guess what? That shit don't mean nothing. Age ain't nothing but a number. And if you living right, you enjoying your life so much shit don't even matter how old you get. I'm excited because my sister's about to have her 50th birthday. No, like, and she look good as fuck. Like, I'm super excited about that. For real though, since it's bad and it's sad, gotta be careful. Exactly. So we gotta be careful who we letting fuck on us, suck on us. That energy, that's energy. That's soul ties. It's energy. It's a multiple. It's a lot of things. You can get STDs from all these people coming in you. You can get, of course, we know babies there, but when you get to a certain age, you ain't even worry about the babies no more. So you should be worried about STDs and shit. And you should be thinking about the hormones and the pheromones that are going. Because that's what I be thinking about. That's exactly what I be thinking about. If it's unplanned, I'll be ruined. Oh, that already came up. I guess that's my pinned comment, so it's just showing me I pinned it. Okay, thank you, baby. But busting, for one, you know that busting a nut could kill a man. So that's why if busting a nut can kill you, don't you think you need to be making sure you busting this out the right motherfucker? If ejaculation can take your life, and it feels so good to do it too. Everybody know that. When you come, it's an astounding feeling. And if that can take your life, wouldn't you want to be making sure that you're doing it with somebody who worth it? Instead of a bitch that's telling you gotta pay for it. Instead of a bitch that's telling you that you gotta take her on a trip, you gotta go do this for all of that. Like, why people don't feel like they gotta earn shit no more? Sit up, sis, get. Sus, she said, how he down top of me, for real? Think about it. Think about that. This is hilarious. She said, "How he down top of me? If that ain't silly, if that ain't the Color Purple movie, I don't know what is." It's Way Easy. What's Way Easy, Chill? Just to pay for it, or what we talking about? What part Way Easy? Cause that's why I keep saying you a Capricorn. You got that money, because it ain't. What's Way Easy, Chill? What's Way Easy? What's Way? If you got to pay to play, that can't be fun. And then there's no attachment, but they want money all the time. Like, go on, get you a woman, cause she gonna want your money too. Just be mindful of who you giving all that to. Your time, your energy, your sperm, all that. Just be mindful. That's all I'm saying. Just like we feel like, and I promise you, oh, to get sex without, way easy these days. Oh, now you stepped on my toe then, Chill, because I always thought you was, at first I thought you was saying it's way easy to pay just to fuck. But I was just about to say, nah, baby, you can fuck, so you can have sex with people now, and it don't even cost a dime. And then if it's garbage, you don't get a refund. Exactly. Keisha, tell these people, teach these men. Y'all be paying for stuff that a million people done had, and then it be trash. They don't know how to give y'all no head. They don't jiggle balls. They don't do none of that. Y'all be in trouble. Y'all be in trouble. And then y'all be mad. And then y'all want to talk about the people when it's over with. No, don't do that now. Just you paid for it. I won't even tell nobody. What she said, some like pockets. I wouldn't even want to tell nobody I even touched that if I had to pay for it and it's trash. Women go and they brag about that, y'all. I swear to God, y'all get talked about more for dropping that money on something that ain't even worth it. Y'all get talked about a lot for that. And then y'all be okay with it. Don't be okay with it. And then girls, this when you know a bitch this when you know a female don't care nothing about you, the body, nor the money, nor the wallet, because she about to put her friend on you. Now, it's like everybody came up. Don't mess with the ball. I'm gonna skip that comment, Chill. I'm just gonna skip that comment. I don't know what you talking about. But I'm gonna laugh at it. I'm just gonna skip it. But I'm very concerned that there's so many men that's okay with giving money to women for sex. She said, "Stop telling." I'm done. I ain't gonna say nothing else. But I'm very concerned with that. Y'all out here. Never mind. We're going to skip that part. Okay, we're going to come back to this part over here, though. Anybody else got any unplanned adventures that they like, that they want to do tomorrow, that they don't got a plan? It don't matter what it is that you're spending your money on. I mean, how much money it costs and where you going. What would you do tomorrow that you've never done? Okay? Still think about that, because I want y'all to drop that in the comments. Next part. Are y'all going into these relationships making men and women responsible for your past? Are y'all doing that? Is that a part of y'all? Are y'all okay with that if you've done it? I'm trying to sop up this liquor. Are y'all okay with that? We have another show. That's why, you know, if this is a planned show, I'll be able to tell you exactly what show I talked about this song. I'm trying to work on spontaneity here. I'm trying to be spontaneous. On one of my previous shows, I discussed. Let me drink this water real quick. Okay. On one of my previous shows, y'all, we discussed going into relationships healed. With me, the past is the past. Tell me how it's the past. Tell me how, chill, that the past can be the past if you can, like, reference. And I ain't talking about just referencing on a daily basis. Yes, they are, because a lot of guys haven't healed from getting played in elementary. God damn, Keisha, elementary? They fucked. Okay, the reason why I'm asking this question is because it's a lot of people who be thinking, I'm good. Thank you. Can I get another one of these?
Yeah.
Thank you. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people who think they're healed and don't even know they're going through trauma. So that's the reason why I asked that question. We don't think about the fact that a lot of our past relationships, what we've been through with them, even good stuff, we still walking through. If it's a good thing that we remember from our past, we may carry that on into another relationship. So it ain't no need to act like you've not done that. We've all done that. Trust me. But the reason why I say that is because she made a very good point. She said, yes, a lot of guys haven't healed from getting played in elementary. And then, or even in high school, Keisha, I'll give it at least high school, right? They'll take somebody that broke their heart in high school that was beautiful in high school, right? And they'll take that into a new relationship and never have any intentions of being faithful to that person because of what they did to them in high school, and utilizing it and making sure that that person suffer. Now that she may be a little bigger, she may be a little uglier, she might not have nothing, she may be a little more needy, so she may need you a little bit more. You use how she treated you in high school as a way to treat her now. So that's unhealed trauma, because I wouldn't want to put my past stuff on nobody. I'm trying to build something new. And I love that, chill. I love that whole thought process. I love that whole dynamic. And I commend you and applaud you for such a great, strong dynamic. A lot of us don't have it, men or women. They don't know how to let things go. A lot of us don't know how to say, this isn't my struggle right now. This isn't my battle right now. This person didn't do anything to me, but I'm trying to make them pay for something that somebody else did. A lot of us don't see it that way. When we don't heal, we end up in some of the same situation because that's what we be used to. Exactly. So, and thank you, sis, for that. We tend to take things into other areas of our life just because we don't even know that was a problem. We didn't even know. Sometimes you don't even know that's a traumatic experience. You don't feel it until you get it. But I just placed a comment yesterday that said so many people have put a bandage over their trauma, so then when it's triggered, they respond. You know what I'm saying? But they tried to hide it by covering it up. You can't cover up trauma. You got to heal that trauma. So in order for you to grow from traumatic experiences, you must heal. You must heal. You must. We got to stop thinking that everything could just go away. We got to stop thinking that it's not that important or it's not that valid. That shit is valid, y'all. It's so many things going on in our lives that we will not take responsibility for, that we have even caused on ourselves, just because we don't think that we should be responsible for it. And be responsible for it, because a lot of that's accountability. I can't say, and there's a lot of things from my past relationships that taught me. I'm talking about good stuff that actually taught me to be prepared for future relationships. So those are things that are not traumatic. But when you have traumatic experiences where somebody beating your ass, where somebody choking you out, or somebody telling you certain things, or somebody doing this to you, somebody making you feel this type of way. When you're dealing with traumatic experiences, and that's another thing that bothers me, is that we be wanting to continue to deal with relationships with a person who we know that hurt us, but we're not. We say we forgiven them, we haven't forgiven them. So we constantly bringing the shit up. That's trauma. That's trauma. So take that bandage off, go get that help, and then heal. Because if you continue to think that a person gonna stick by you when you dragging them through the mud, y'all gotta believe that has to be one of the weakest damn remedies in the world. That ain't no damn remedy. Well, can I say I use work as my girlfriend? Nope. Hell no. No, chill. No. What you can say is that what you can say is this, though. You have gotten to a level of where you know what to bring into your relationship and what not to bring into your relationship. You've been able to master that. So even if it's not where you've completely healed from the trauma of what something from the past has caused you, you at least know, chill, funny as fuck for that. You at least know that how to deal with it. You ain't trying to stress her out with something from your past. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm staying with you because I love you and I decide that you're worth me dealing with, then I'm not gonna continue to bring up something that you did 20 fucking thousand times. Same thing. Same thing with a man that says that she's slicing up my tires. If you decide to continue to deal with that woman after she sliced your tires, there's a chance that your tires might get sliced again, or there's a chance that she's healed from that because of what y'all had going on and it's over, or you might do it again and your tires might get sliced again. That's all I'm saying. So if you're going to deal with somebody who you're trying to work through things with, he said, I say it to my kids' mom all the time. If you're dealing with somebody in all forms and all facets, and you're telling them that I forgive you and I want to move forward, but then you constantly saying, but bitch, you did this, bitch, you did that, and your mom made worse shit. Don't bring up none of that stuff that happened in the past if we trying to move forward, because now I know that trauma and that stuff that was bothering you is still prevalent. So you're not over it, and you ain't get your healing. You ain't get your healing. I need y'all to get y'all healing.
Here you go.
Thank you, darling.
Do you want me to take the other one? Or
yeah, I'm about to give it to you right now.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. You got to get your healing. You definitely got to get your healing, and don't think. And when people bring up healing, stop thinking healing is a bad thing, bro. I'm telling y'all, dog, healing is one of the best forms of growth in the freaking world. I had no idea that my childhood played a huge role in who I am today until I needed therapy. And I ain't talking about negative experiences in my childhood, because one thing I say about my childhood is that my mama did everything that she knew how to do. I give my mama praise for that. Like, my mama was raising 10 kids and I'm the oldest. So, and I think I'm a very good older sister, if I'm being honest with myself. I'm not a judgmental person. I love my siblings to death. I don't care if we fall out or not. I love my siblings to death, y'all. I was there for everything in my siblings' lives as we was growing up. We all went through the struggle together. So I'm never going to forget about that. That type of stuff keep me enriched up here, period. So if I take my childhood into my adulthood, I will say this. There are things that happened in my childhood, monetarily wise, financial wise, that I probably wanted to have more of. I had things going on in my life that I probably wanted to do different, but it was things that, that held us back from having that. But it wasn't in a negative way. It wasn't because my mama ain't tried. It was because she just didn't have it. So she don't get blamed for the fact of her lack of. I don't give my mama shit because of her lack of. You know what I'm saying? Mama was 17 when she had me. So that alone lets me know that she wasn't ready for children. She was a child herself. So it's a lot of things I look up with that. But when y'all take all these traumatic experiences that y'all experienced in y'all childhood and make another person responsible for it, you fucked up. You fucked up. Instead of just saying, I would rather heal from a situation that I put myself through or that somebody put me through, versus just saying, oh, they guilty, they wrong, they did me wrong. But you can't tell what they did you wrong about because you so caught up in the wrong that you didn't see how much of a part you played in the wrong. And hear me out when I say that, okay? You seen red flags, right? So many times we see red flags in a person, right? But I have had my tire sliced and windshield bust out many years ago. God damn, chill. Chill. I gotta bring you on here one time. We gotta talk. You have me rolling today. I gotta bring you on, okay? We gonna talk about that soon. We gonna talk about... I gotta bring you on, right? Okay. So this is what I was gonna say. Now, traumatic experiences. If you decide that you're gonna stay with somebody who you know that have shown you nothing but red flags, right? Nothing. But you ignoring the red flags. You like, oh, they're gonna change, blah, 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 blah. All right. They ain't showing you no sign of change. They ain't give you no reason to think they're gonna change. They ain't showing you, they ain't doing nothing to change. But you feel like in your mind that you're worth the change. So you have told yourself they're gonna change, all right? So with that being said, now you start trying to build this perfect picture of who that person is. They ain't living up to it. They ain't changed. They ain't doing nothing. They constantly showing you that's who they are. They constantly showing you that. And then when they do something to you that trigger you based on what they've already done before, now you mad. But you don't leave them. You don't tell them that this bothering you. You don't tell them that this is aggravating you. Y'all don't have a conversation about you sweep it under the rug, because it's something about what they are doing that's keeping you there. It's something about what they are doing that's keeping you there. So with that being said, you are just as accountable for what happens to you when that person do it to you, because you're not speaking up for yourself. You're not doing anything to say, I don't like that. I don't want that around me. I want to change the situation. I need this to happen now. You fucked up over here. You need to do this. I need you to change. You ain't doing nothing. You just laying there because it's something that they are doing that you enjoy. But 10,000 things on the list they fucking up on. And then that one thing that you enjoy, like them fucking you good. I was watching... It bothers my soul when I see this one couple on TikTok, E-Kane and Chris. He be beating her ass, right? She constantly doing stuff. She constantly being a bully to the man. And his reaction is going to always be the same. I'm going to kick your fucking ass. That's what his reaction is, right? But he knows what is triggering him in every aspect. She does it constantly to trigger him. She's talking about his mama. She's talking about his upbringing. She's talking about his lack of. She's talking about the fact that he ain't got no job. All these things. You bullying that man. And then the end result is him dragging your ass across the house. Be accountable. What y'all want to talk about on SW Live? That's what I want to know. Drop in the comments topics y'all want to talk about, because we coming back next Wednesday. Everything gonna be live again. This live now. You gonna catch me on Facebook Live. You gonna catch me on YouTube Live. Y'all gonna catch me on any segment where I drop the heat. And I'm telling you, this is my 187th show for a reason, y'all. The people love to talk about what we're talking about, but you gotta also be willing to be accountable for the things, your actions, your ways, your views, and everything that you put out there. Because what you put out is what you're gonna receive. I'm good energy, baby. So if I'm giving y'all good energy over here, come get some. I'ma see y'all next week. All right, tune in 6:30 live, YouTube and Facebook. I hate my break almost over. This is good. I love you for joining in today, Chill. Thank you. Is that World? What's up, World? Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate y'all today. Y'all really kept me going up in here. I came up here for happy hour, and y'all did y'all thing. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna see y'all next week, 6:30. Good and tipsy too. You feel me? 6:30 next Wednesday. Y'all tune in. We're going to have another good conversation, and it's going to be one that I actually wrote down. I came off the dome today because y'all told me, my man told me, baby, go do a spontaneous show. And this me being spontaneous. Y'all. I'm gonna do some more of these. I liked it this day. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you, Chill, for tuning in on your break. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Y'all dope. Y'all some dope ass human beings. Thank y'all so much. Keish say I'm good at... listen, Keish. If you in town, come through next time. We're going to get good and tipsy together. You feel me? Chill, I'm going to tag you. I'm going to make sure I tag you in the next one, okay? I promise you that. I promise you. Thank you, sister, for this being a good show. Thank you for doing your thing and jumping in like you always do. I love you for that. Thank you, Keish. See y'all next week, all right? Y'all be breezy, y'all be safe, and whatever y'all do this weekend, enjoy it. Be spontaneous. We talk about doing unplanned stuff, remember? I'll see y'all next week.